guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are y'all doing this beautiful Friday? Okay, how are y'all doing this amazing Friday? Before we begin, we got a lot of stuff to just talk about, random shit today. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm also Jovi Beauty School, you know. Please also do not forget, if you have any sort of stories or stuff you would like to send me, you can send me an email at jovibeauty@gmail.com. That's jovibeauty@gmail.com. Or if you have any sponsorship opportunities for your girl, you can also hit me at that email. Now, y'all, I guess I'm going to drop this intro so we can go ahead and go on with the rest of the show. One second, I'm just checking. And somebody let me know, probably, because I think I did it correctly. Hold on. If I believe I set it to members, not members, subscribers only can communicate. So I think that's what it's set to. Let me just look. I'm just looking really fast. Hold on. I'm hot, y'all. How are y'all doing today? Yeah, I think it, I don't know. I think it, oops. I'm trying to just check how's everything running slow today? Yes. Subscriber only mode is active. I'm excited. All right. So let's do this. If you are in the back and you want to, if you want to comment, you should probably subscribe. You got to wait like 10, 15 minutes or something after you subscribe. But, and however, you should already been subscribed. Okay. So listen, where are we going to start? I forgot my damn coffee. All right, listen. Let's start with yesterday. Let's start with Demon George. You know, in the whole thing, it did not click to me that his name was Demon with a D. His name is Demon with a D. This is like the irony of it all. The irony of your name being Demon with a D and 33 kids. Y'all, if you missed it, okay? I don't even want to look through it. Okay, let me see if I can find it real fast. So, no, because my phone is up. I'm screaming from the phone, so excuse me. Yesterday, y'all, I'm going to look it up. Yesterday, y'all, I'm minding my business. Being nosy. All up in our comments, right? Our comments, because, you know, I'm looking, reading what y'all wrote. Y'all be funny as shit. Y'all know I love the chat. Sorry. I'm just looking, and it says that my alarm, my thing got triggered, and I'm not home. So, but okay. Anyway, I'm looking for it. So yesterday we made the video about Demon George. After we made the video, I blame myself. I blame myself because a lot of in the video, especially the beginning of the video, I said a couple of times that most people that get caught up in shit like this block their page, right? He's doing this for attention. He's da-da-da-da. You know, he washed our shit. I'm gonna tell you how I know he washed our shit, okay? I know he washed our shit because his cousin found his way. Oh, let me mute this. His cousin found his ass in our comment section. Okay, I pinned it to the top. He said, oh, he edited it. Ooh, this, I should have took a screenshot. So yesterday, if y'all look at yesterday's video, I pinned that hole to the top yesterday for a reason. So this nigga come up in there and was like, the kids live for yesterday. He said, I'm telling you what he said yesterday. He was like, he bought houses for all of the kids. It's like the nigga kept trying to, I think it was Demon D. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. He said it was the cousin, okay? But this is what the nigga said. Yesterday he was like, he bought houses for all of them. I said, huh? Because mind you, we went through his page. We saw shit when he was talking about his credit being jacked up. You know what I'm saying? He trying to throw all this money around, but you know, when we went through your page, you're talking about having bad credit, you're talking about all these child supports, even though they probably don't get so much out of him, but it's still 33 kids. All these child supports, all of this and all of that. And I guess the reality of looking like the corny nigga that he is made him go and shut his page down, child. Now everything private. Okay? He should have did that yesterday. Da-dum, da-dum. But you know, these. So now the shit say, oh, let me pull it up. I can pull it up. Hold on. I'm gonna show you right here. And shout out to the subs who jumped up in there. Shout out to the subs. Y'all didn't like his shit, but y'all went in there and commented. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up so y'all can see. He changed what he wrote, okay? Because I was like, what? And if y'all seen my reels on the IG, follow us on the IG, okay? Because sometimes I don't be doing nothing on the IG. And then days like yesterday, I go ape shit on IG and I posted like 4 reels. I went in, okay? So go follow us on the IG. So look, let me pull it up. This is the comment section from yesterday's video. Okay, this is the comment section from yesterday's video. This dude right here, the first guy, I pinned it to the top. Look, you know, he changed it. He said the kids live in his houses. He bought all the baby mama's cars. I think it was us. I think he about to get got. I'm gonna tell you what it is. The kids live in his houses. He bought all his baby mama's cars. And don't be calling my cousin out their name. They don't stay, and they stay in Texas. I don't even know what the fuck. Okay? Beauty Essential said, shout out to you, sis. She said, KMT, that man is a bum. So what you're saying is all baby mamas are single and living with him. Yeah, right. We know that's bullshit. Okay? 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 So y'all was going back and forth. And then somebody who's probably the dude, okay, said, because you know they always have to have somebody come up in here and act like the shit. Just because they live with the parent don't mean they don't provide or be at his houses. Just because they live with the parents, just because the girls live with their parents, he's a big ass grown man. These are people, peak game, y'all. These are people who know him. These are people who know him. Who said anything about living with parents? These are people who know this the cousins in there. They so stupid. They think they are defending him. He didn't live by his parents. You know, occasionally one of them will come over and sleep the night. You know, one of them nights where they have to come and boink him for them to get sneaker money for their kid. One of those nights. And Beauty Essential, shout out to you, because I missed all the rest of this, was like, that's not the topic here. The man claims that all the sperm donor baby mamas live with him. Okay? And then okay, listen, y'all go ahead and go watch the shit. Okay? I don't want to get too much into this because I wanted to initially just show you the first comment. I didn't necessarily see that y'all went in like that. Shout out to y'all. Okay? So apparently, from what I gather, the baby mamas is thoroughly upset. Okay, we already saw that video that he made yesterday, and when he was telling them F them, and you know, basically, in my opinion, he was saying, allegedly or whatnot, you know, I love to knock on wood, that he was dubbing them and they kids because he ain't messing with them. Come to find out, then I say yesterday, girls, we on it. Then I say yesterday, he talking to a nigga. Come to find out, he's talking to the menses of the women he impregnated and allegedly abandoned. You know, because those are the men. Okay, those are the men who are taking care of these children. Because where are they? They're living. These girls are living with their parents. So it's the girls. It's the girls' parents. I said this shit yesterday. It's the girls' new boyfriends and menses and them who he mad at. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being mad at the niggas who taking care of your kids because you too broke, because you too much of a fucking bum to do so? Can you imagine? Yes, because they're out there. I know personally people who are like that. Mad at the other nigga because your ass can't afford a PlayStation. Grow the fuck up. That was a personal jab at somebody I know. Anyway, oh God. So from what I gather, it's a lot of child support situations going on. He done blocked his page. I think them baby mamas is on some child where he fucked up. Where he put the YouTube business, the YouTube world in his business, okay? Because you know all 30, not even all 30, not 33 baby mamas, or 11, Jesus. At least 5 of them hoes found their way to Facebook and on YouTube and was watching these videos between the people making the videos, the Naked Knights, the me's, the Parises, the whoever, and we say some shit over here, and I think some things might have hit. I think some things might have hit home. I think some girls might have been taking some screenshots so they could take it down to the child support court in Monroe County. Hopefully that's what they're doing. Hopefully that's what's going down. Okay? Come to find out, because Get Like Me, Mr. Get Like Me, remember? Tossing all the money he didn't give to none of his kids, all that shit. How you even gonna tell people you got 22K? Even if we know it wasn't 20,000. No, we know that. But how you even gonna say that and then turn around and say, but I ain't got no money for my kids? How you even save 22K and you got 33 kids? Let's talk about that. How do you even save that amount of money? These people are that's to tell you how much of a bum he is. Come to find out, because the streets was digging and the baby mamas was talking, because fuck me, fuck my kids. Oh, okay. That's how he gave it up. Whether he recognized that's how he gave it up, that's how he gave it up. And if any of them had any common sense, that's how they took it, right? So now they talking. Child, what did I tell y'all yesterday when we was looking at them pictures of them girls? Remember that first row of them little babies? Beautiful babies. Remember that first row? I told y'all, always these fucking bum ass niggas be having a little beautiful baby. Anyway, it's like project mentality. Project people always pretty. Because anyway. Child, why come to find out somebody done blew it up? They done been digging because he throwing money and thinking he this or whatever. Why this motherfucker allegedly not? Why he got a charge allegedly for boinking little girls? Now, when little girls, I mean teenagers, they still little girls to me, but boinking teenagers. Then I tell y'all that them girls was looking real 20-year-old-ish, and they with their 3-year-olds and their 4-year-olds. I told y'all that a lot of them little girls was looking. Y'all was talking about Grambling and shit. Y'all was talking about community colleges up the block or whatnot. And I told y'all this nigga was at high school graduations, spring dances. Demon with a D. Demon with a D. I wonder if his mama, I wonder if that was just God. When whoever decided to name him Demon with a D, that was God putting it out there. Yeah. I said it. I told y'all yesterday, come to find again, more things are going to come out about this man because he tried it. He tried it. And you know what? I recognize that this shit happens a lot. And it doesn't need to. And the fact that it happens so often is the disgust of it all. Because you're right. When y'all, people in he ain't the only one out here doing shit like this. You're right. And in all of your communities where this shit is going on, it needs to be put to a fucking end. We need to stop acting like it's cool, it's normal. The nigga got charges for fucking chilling. I don't give a fuck if she's 16, 17, or anything like that. They're chilling. Them is chilling to me. He got chilling them ages. Okay? Like, could you be any more disgusting? I guess not. Could you be any more bold in your disgust? I guess not. Because he doubled down on his shit. And I hope all 11 baby mamas, probably not, probably about only like 7 of them is going to you're going to drop kick his ass. But I hope majority of them baby mamas comprehend, are paying attention, and choose to do what's best for their children. Fuck that nigga. Fuck what he want. Fuck what he think. And fuck his little $50 a month. You don't. All right. I think we're done with that one. Let me look. I think we're done with that story, y'all. Hold on. It's a subscriber only chat. So if you're in the chat, if you're in the comments, if you're trying to comment that and you can't, that's why you have to subscribe and wait at least 10 minutes, and then they'll allow you to chat. Okay, get these subscriber numbers up. Okay, we about to hit a milestone really soon, and I'm gonna put the numbers up so we can see where it is. So when we're 1,000 away, I'll let you know. 32 bedrooms. He don't have no goddamn house. Could we cut this shit? I'm sick of it. Because the truck driver, not a nigga that owned the trucking company, the truck driver, not even a motherfucker that owned the trucking company can afford 33 children. Fucking Bill Gates can't afford 33 children. Let's deal with those things. And it's so disheartening. Like I said, his family, they trash. So we already know why they in my comment section. But the other people, it is so fucking sad when you see, but at least he's doing something. It's like it's the perpetual baby mama mentality of it all. Because only the lowest, I'm not even gonna say only baby mama mentality, because this is low grade baby mama mentality, would even think that shit made sense. Would even fix their face to say no dumb shit like that. Okay, but danger. Hey, Miss Mystical. He said, ignorant begets ignorant. And you know what, people are so stupid. It's just like them dudes who tell Vlad everything that they did, and then they confuse why the feds got a whole case. Fucking YSL and Lucci and them is about to do 1,000 fucking years in Atlanta. They both sitting up in the same jail. I saw a video yesterday. Sorry, the window open. It's hot. I saw a video yesterday an interview. I don't know the podcast name. It's that guy Gully G or whatever is his podcast. He had young thug on his podcast like literally like a month ago, right? And was basically telling them about, you know, doing all these things and how you create, you know, you get to these places in life, right? But you still want to live like a nigga in the street, right? And now Gunna was just on a date with Chloe fucking Bailey like 2 months ago, allegedly dating or whatever. And now he is locked up in freaking in Clayton County, okay, Atlanta. He locked up in Clayton County jail. Okay, I don't know if it's Clayton County, but whatever. He locked up in Clayton County jail. Ain't even gonna get tried with no bail. None of these niggas got bail. And ain't even gonna get no trial for about 2-3 years. Career done. It's not going to even be a Bobby Smurder situation where they only going for about 5 or 6 years. It's done. All of that, I'm elevated. It's gone. It's about to happen to Lil Durk too. Knock on wood, because I wish it not. But we just found out that his daddy, I didn't even know Big Durk, apparently, because I am from Chicago. Jada, who's Big Durk? Big Durk did 25 for a nigga. Big Durk did 25 for a nigga and wasn't there to raise his own fucking son. Lil Durk is popping. He about to get married. But when the feds come knocking at his door too, Jay-Z told y'all, after you get on, you get out. After you get on, you get out. Fuck motherfuckers out here making it. Like Cardi B done it. You making it. But you go to club to fight strippers. Because you forgot. You done made it. But we still want to do ignorant shit. I was gonna say nigga shit. It's not nigga shit. It's ignorant shit. Life done. Young Thug said that. We made a video about it, right? Oh, if you can't afford to take care of your kids, you shouldn't have them. Very true. If you're gonna die in the streets, you probably shouldn't have them. If you're gonna spend their life behind bars, probably shouldn't have them. All that is also true. Moving on. Y'all got somewhere to go? I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm here today. Motherfuckers at work. I'm free. I said. I thought you referred to someone too. Safe thought. 11 plus 33 birthdays. Child, he don't remember. Child, I don't put it past that he probably only remember the birthday of number one. It's so sad. It's really sad. I just want to go through these comments really fast and then we'll go on to the next topic. Damn, it's already 12:45. How time? No, I started late. My bad. I was about to say how time flies. I started late, y'all. I set it up for noon and then I went and took a shower and I came back and it was 11:50. I didn't even do nothing yet. I was like, oh shit, I ain't put no tags. She said she moving to San Antonio. He said, I know somebody with the name Demon. They pronounce it Demon. No, it's Demon with a D. Demon D. He's Demon D. Somebody put a fucking hex on that woman who his mama. I want to know where his daddy at. I feel like his story of how he got named Demon D is probably funny as hell. Okay, I believe it's probably some ghetto shit like this. She said, Elephant Man got over 50 kids in Jamaica, all over the world. My neighbor was married with 21 kids, same mother, same father. I could deal with that. Not Elephant Man. Not Elephant Man. I can deal with that. That's like the you ever seen that show The Duggars? I haven't watched it, but I want to. It's like 21 kids and counting, but the black version. Okay. Y'all know I love me them shows. Anyway, I could fuck with that. If you're married, pump them out. If you want to pump them, if you want to do like these white Mormons and pump out 20 kids, pump out 10, because you know what? They all in the same household. Even though I still think that's a lot, and I still think that you can't necessarily connect and bond. Kids are gonna get left through the, gonna get left through the side. But it's better than kids everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Elephant Man, like this. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday about them fucking Jamaican niggas? Again, you ain't follow me on Instagram yet? Tell y'all about them Jamaican niggas already. They've been attacking me. They attacking you too? Yeah, they coming. It's okay. It's okay. Because we ain't saying nothing that ain't true. And them too stupid. It's not our fault that them too stupid to understand what. Thank you. Yes, thank you, sis. I don't watch their podcast, but thank you. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Fuck, she said they in Fulton County. My bad. I thought it was Clayton, child. Y'all know I lived in Atlanta for a little bit. Hopefully they're not in the same jail, but I think they are. Okay, this shit. And the reality of it all is, if we could just keep it a buck, like they all from Atlanta, and they made it. And from what the judge is saying, from what I gather, the DA, they talking about because of their two beef. Thug and fucking Lucci. It was like 50 shootouts. For what? You're millionaires now. The nigga mentality, I'm tired of it. We need to get it gone. It doesn't help us. It's like Shine when he did that shit and destroyed his career. It's like it's the self-sabotage of it all. Is that it? It's the self-sabotage of the rappers. These self-sabotaging ass rappers. Since we're talking about rappers, let's talk about the rappers. Okay? N.O.R.E ain't got. N.O.R.E ain't got. No, let's start with this one. This is a feel-good moment. The feel-good moment. Hold on. I'm sorry if y'all hear them people outside. He doesn't live in my building is high, so you don't really hear all the people. And I have the windows. It's hot as hell here. Okay, I have the windows really wide open, and there's ignorant niggas on the block right now. See what I'm talking about? When motherfuckers supposed to be home working. Okay, when motherfuckers supposed to be home working, this is the fuck they doing. Supposed to be out working. They out in the street making noise while we over here trying to work. Okay, anyway, shade room. Let's pull it up. I was gonna pull up thing. I might pull that up in a little bit. Okay, since we're talking about rappers. Okay, so let me just say, I need a moment to build up into this Texas thing. Can I just say this? I want to hit it. I want to hit it today. But we need a moment to even get there. Okay? Because we're gonna need a moment. But for now, we gonna giggle and shit. Okay? All right, where we at? All right, first of all, I love this. And you want to know why I love this? This is the equivalent of a Will Smith smack. Respectfully. And I say this because somebody, now we all know the situation with Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz. Okay, she stole them from another bitch. Whatever's clever. They've been married about 15 years, so we're gonna act like we don't remember. Whatever. Mashoma is not angry, and so we gonna be okay, right? But I guess again, nobody gave Joe Budden the memo because he has a lot of girlfriends, but he's not actually never invested really in a woman, wife, anything like that. And some men don't comprehend. My man, you don't talk about my damn wife. How many times? Leave that to the women, if anything. Men, especially if you know that nigga. You don't get on the internet. You don't get on an award show and talk about a dude you know, kind of know, almost know, whatever, his wife in any sort of disparaging way. You could drag that nigga for filth. It's cool. Swizz Beatz probably wouldn't have said a word if Joe would have drugged him. Okay, because they got their own little, situation. It is what it is. But what we not gonna do, and even in her wife stealing ways, what we not gonna tolerate is Joe Budden coming at that married ass woman and acting like her husband didn't have all rights to back him down and back his ass up. Okay, so some random ass bitch on Twitter, because Joe love a Twitter. So do I. Follow me on Twitter. Listen, it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook too. We try to shout out to y'all who've been following, who've been viewing on Facebook. I see y'all. Our Facebook views have been going up. Okay, I see y'all. Anyway, Joe's always on Twitter. Some random dun said Alicia Keys really got cooked on Diary. Now listen, she did. The fuck? She got chopped up and split down. She got cooked. It's cool. Okay, but you know what's not cool? Joe deleted the comment, but let me show you the initial comment. He said, low key, LOL. I just told you don't talk about that man's wife. I just told you don't talk about men's wives. When a man actually loves a woman, I'm not talking about a side piece. I'm not talking about a jump off. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you ain't never had no nigga love you. For real. If you don't understand what the fuck is coming out of my mouth, if you have any buts and he's and you can't comprehend why Will Smith smacked the nigga on stage, if you can't comprehend why Swizz Beatz wrote, King, knock it all the way off. Exclamation point. Let's not do this. Another exclamation point. I never get into your zones. Exclamation. Nigga, this is Three Smiths. Leave my wife out of everything but greatness. Please. Shout out to Swizz Beatz. On a normal day, Swizz Beatz get on my goddamn nerve. On a normal day, the whole him and Alicia Keys to getting together thing gets on my nerves, but I don't know them personally. I'm a woman, and I ain't got smoke with her man, and I ain't a man who has smoke, allegedly, knocking on wood, with her man. So like that man says, sir, I don't get into your zones. Don't get into mine. Shout out to that man. Okay? So then Joe just politely, what did he say? He replied by saying some shit. I think he said something along the lines of like, true, some shit, but he deleted his tweet. Okay? Because what we not gonna do, what we never gonna do, especially in a Jovi Beauty School, even if we don't like a bit, or a situation, what we not gonna do is act like that man was not 100% right for defending his wife from dumbass Joe Budden. And we know I like the podcast, but he's a dumbass. All right, let's go. All right, hold on. Let's go through some of these comments a little bit, a little bit. Little bit, little bit. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and donate to my channel, y'all. Y'all can cash at me. Hold on. I'm Jovi Beauty at cashapp.com. Hit me at cashapp.com. What's fucking wrong with me? At money sign Jovi Beauty. God damn. Anyway, cashapp.com. I'm retarded. I'm just going on one today. I probably should have smoked before I got on here. I'm just short. I had like 2 cups of coffee. There you go. I had coffee, and then I ordered this shameless plug because I paid for this. But there is this biscuit spot in Brooklyn. There's there is this spot. It's black owned too. It's in a Star. Okay. They make handmade biscuits, sandwiches. They make homemade jelly, butters, and honey. Okay. And they make sandwiches. I got me this morning a bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit. I need to take a picture of it one day and post it on the IG. Follow me on IG. And it's black owned. Did I mention it's black owned? Oh, okay. Anyway. She said I'm going to the gym. It's wedding season. Girl, I ain't been to the gym all week. However, I'm going to work out when I finish this because there's bars in the other room. She said, I'm watching me on TV. They move Young Thug from Fulton Clayton, according to my Uber driver. These fucking Uber drivers know everything. They in some county, child. Okay, but jail is jail. And when they go into state, state is state. Is it worth it? It was honestly. Is it worth being a thug? Thug lessons. That's what Wallow and Golly was talking about. Back in the day, we had to. These niggas was out here selling drugs, Jay-Z and them, because they ain't had no choice. The minute niggas came up, that was a dub. These motherfuckers still doing the shit. Still gang banging. Big and grown with children and still gang banging. Making millions, throwing it all away. Why? Because I want to be a thug in the hood. When you a thug, you're going to be a thug in a fucking coffin. A thug in a fucking coffin in a motherfucking ground. Or in the fucking jail for the next 30, 40 years. And you coming out. Yo, that shit is so sad to me, boy. That shit is so sad when I saw that video of Big Dirk. Because even in all of that, he still think he did some gangster shit. Because he ain't snitch on a nigga who went to jail and died anyway. You did forever and missed out on raising your children. But you gangster, though. I feel you, though. Child, let me tell you what N.O.R.E do, girl. That's what I meant to look up. Here we go. Here we go. Let me tell you what N.O.R.E did. Well, N.O.R.E ain't really do shit. N.O.R.E ain't do nothing. But Cardi is an emotional. Okay, listen. So, hold on. I gotta look it up. Wait. Okay. Joe Budden is in this shit too. Just listen. We're getting there. Oh, here we go. So N.O.R.E. Shout out to N.O.R.E. Okay. N.O.R.E. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Here we go. All right. I don't know. I don't really know. I watch Drink Champs occasionally. Not that much, to be honest. But I do appreciate it. I love it. That's why I said I watch Joe Budden for support. Okay, because the reality of it is being a Black creator, especially the bigger that they get, you know, these people, listen, we are all we got at the end of the day. I recognize that. We all we got. That's why even with the Tasha K suing shit, I don't give a fuck if it was a Lovely T getting sued. I'ma support that. You know, I'm not a Lovely T fan. I just don't. I just don't. Okay, I just don't. right? But nonetheless, but if somebody trying, because we have to support each other. That's just what it is. That's the way I see it. We're creators, yada, yada, yada. So N.O.R.E, okay, he was sober last month for about 36 days. So I guess in the sobriety, I guess in his sobriety, he has some things to say. Listen, he just slipped down a little bit. That I tell y'all that I stopped drinking for about 3 weeks. I need to, so I ain't even gonna hold you. I did drink last weekend because I was kind of going through a lot. But I'm back on my fast, and the next month I'm still not drinking. You see how this nigga shrunk in a month? In a month? Anyway. N.O.R.E shut down rumors that his comments about rappers not supporting black media were about Cardi B. I wasn't even talking or thinking about Cardi. How the fuck Cardi get into this? Why does this bitch always look to get into something that ain't got nothing to do with her? Duh. We don't want to interview Cardi is out here suing black creators. Let's keep that a buck, okay? Listen, but we know who they really took. Anyway, so it says in the copy, Noriega had the streets talking and speculating which rapper he was talking about when he called out artists for not supporting black media. We, black media. Okay, we are the culture. Fuck that. I tell y'all that all the time. Anyway, however, the rapper and co-host of Drink Champs is clearing the air and making it known that his recent comments aren't about Cardi B. Bitch, why people... It wasn't about Cardi B when he said it. He was just talking about, it's the equivalent of my daughter the other day. Hold on, let me talk to y'all. Let me put up my face or whatever. It's the equivalent, okay, of my daughter the other day asking me what Migos stand for, right? And I had to tell her, and because I remembered Migos didn't, they made their group name. They said they made their group name Migos because they didn't want it to be associated with urban, with black, with basically with black, even though they're black artists, right? So this is what he is referring to. Okay. All right. So let's clip. He said, love it. Okay. So somebody said, N.O.R.E calls out rappers to do an interview with hip hop media. Okay. He said, shit goes for all artists, including me. He said, love, I wasn't even talking or thinking about Cardi, but love the article. Why is the bitch trying to pull up the issue? I know the people from all hip hop. Anyway, I was about to say something, but never mind. I literally was not talking about any artist, especially any female artist. I don't think Noriega, unlike Joe Budden, I like Joe, but I'm just saying, I don't necessarily, even if N.O.R.E meant Cardi, even if she's one of the many, N.O.R.E is not the type. Now, I've seen him on Celebrity. Y'all know I love my Celebrity Therapy. I watched it last night. Group therapy, hip hop therapy. Fuck. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Celebrity Therapy show. Last season, him and his wife was on. N.O.R.E. Her name is N.O.R.E. He's N.O.R.E. She's N.O.R.E. Anyway, N.O.R.E. don't give off the vibes of talking shit about chicks. It's just not in him, right? He gonna say, even if he meant like Cardi in the mix, he's never going to, because that's not him. He's not a Joe Budden. These niggas is really out there making noise. Let me go close this damn window. We out here. Oh. Bastards. Rat bastards. Need to go get a job. Child, listen, there's this little homeless boy. I don't even want to say what I was going to say. Never mind. Anyway, get back to N.O.R.E. He said, I love artists, but hate when artists are acting like artists. And that's such an artist of me. I have been the best to this culture. I have always put hip hop first. And I see you guys go to Ellen and David Letterman and Zane Ios and treat them with more respect than the culture. But you say you want black excellence. I feel him on that. That is like when who was it? Remember when the girl, what's her name? Portia, the one that stole Portia's husband. The one that Portia stole her man. She engaged to him. Portia from the Real Housewives, the girl, Fallon. Remember when Fallon came out with that interview and it was on that guy Adam channel? No hate, no hate. And I said then, no hate, but straight facts. It should have been on a Black creators channel. It should have been on a Tasha K. It should have been on a fucking Lovely. It should have been on an Armand. It should have been on any fucking body who is Black. So I comprehend 100%. Stop wanting, y'all are so obsessed with white people. This is like when we had this conversation last week, okay? When people couldn't, was it last week? When we were talking about I just forgot what I was just gonna say. I got distracted when I changed the channel. Hold on. Okay, whatever. Let's continue reading. I got distracted. He said, I'm gonna be honest, even going to Oprah or Gayle is trash at this point. We control our culture. Why go outside of it? Boom, I remember what the fuck I was saying. So it was last week when we were talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And somehow we got into Kylie Jenner, and we went on for like a half an hour. I don't even know why. On why would Kylie Jenner get in a car? Why would Kylie Jenner? Because Kylie Jenner is this. You're giving white people too much credit. We are the culture. That is the overtone of this shit. It's like we are the culture. We create the culture. We go and want to give it to every fucking body. Shame to have it in ourselves, but we out here like Tigger teaching Caucasians it, and like, oh yeah, we out here like Tigger. They needed to be on. Wendy Williams ain't here, but you understand what I'm saying? This is not even the time of Wendy Williams. We are when it was just her. Call that spade. We are on YouTube dragging shit and taking names. They could have did an IGTV video. I mean interview. Okay? And he's right. Even going on Gayle and Oprah is trash because they are still white owned. Okay. He said, I'm gonna be honest, even going on Oprah and Gayle is trash. At this point, we control our culture, so why go outside of it? Okay. David Letterman is my favorite, but man, why go there or Ellen before $1 million worth of game or Joe or Drink Tramp? So even Twitter shit, right? We can't never get up. It's the Black people don't fucking refuse to comprehend nepotism kind of situation. One of the main reasons, one of the white supremacy tactics is the teaching you that we all have to get it from our bootstraps. Even half of y'all, even you make your children struggle, right? Instead of being able to like help people, right? You would rather go, and again, Joe Budden's a douchebag, but like, why are you on Ellen? Why is your ass on Ellen? It's the equivalent of being on Ricky Lake out this bitch. Why are we on? You could use your little interview that is nothing to the CNNs or the whoever, or the TMZs of this nothing. They give a fuck about Johnny Depp. They don't give a fuck about you. And could have went on a Drink Champs, on a gully show. There's so many freaking creators out here. And could have helped them out and still got your message out there, whatever the message was. But I guess let's go some of these comments before we move on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I'm trying to read these comments. I have to make it bigger. You never rain. It was like they move young fella. Shit done got real. Mm. Somebody said, what does God? Marriage boot camp. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all, I love marriage boot camp. Okay. In a little bit, I'm going to give a little about what's happening on marriage boot camp, child. Just give me a second. Let me get to some of these comments. That part, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Cal. He's I'm too cute. Thank you. I ain't do shit. I literally ain't do shit this morning. Them girl, girl. When I tell you, when I tell you, and they have like red velvet. I didn't eat it. My daughter ate it. The red velvet waffles. I don't even like red velvet. Them things look amazing. But them biscuits, I mean, like home, them biscuits. They got chicken sandwiches. Y'all, they even got like a crab cake sandwich with homemade chipotle sauce on a biscuit. On a biscuit. Anyway, he said he stays in the shits. I didn't love Lily T's delivery. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of her. I don't really like her. And I don't really like the fact, can I be honest, that she puts on that she's Dominican. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That was Cardi B feeling guilty about suing Tasha K a hit dog holler. Yeah. Because even Joe Budden said, "Oh, I forgot to show y'all," because it wasn't even finished. Even Joe Budden jumped up in here. Cause remember when the shit happened with Cardi B, and somebody said when Tasha K lost the trial, and somebody said some shit, and he was like, he said, because again, I watched Joe Budden more than probably I watched the other podcasts, and he said something along the lines of she's been too busy suing people to make music, okay? And she got so upset because Cardi don't like to be called on her bullshit. I hate a bitch who oh hell, sorry. I was trying to share the screen, but I pressed the wrong button by accident. And got it kicked off. I'll be back. So I want to show y'all what Joe Budden said to assist his creator friend, N.O.R.E. Because the fuck. Okay, so then Joe Budden went off the same. Joe Budden interviewing gay rappers. It's just dope right now. Anyway, Joe Budden says again in response to the bullshit, just a humble servant of hip hop. Whatever, nigga. But we here. Whatever. Okay, fine. Whatever. It only helped raise me and teach me still to this day. N.O.R.E hit a few points. A lot of people use it as an entryway and shed it as soon as they can. Culture was never vying for acceptance. I ain't gonna hold you witness, niggas. Got a word? He got a word. We're gonna start over. Just the humble servant of hip hop. I'm gonna say it like he would. Wait, hold on. Hope you always see my building. This is him. Just a humble servant of hip hop. It only helped raise me and still teach me to this day. Yeah, this is him. N.O.R.E hit a few points. A lot of people use it as entryway and shed it as soon as they can. Culture was never vying for acceptance. It was always making it accepted. Sadly, that line is blurred. Say I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay. Let's get back to some of these comments, and then we'll move on to the next story. She said N.O.R.E has been a real one. Yeah, just N.O.R.E. N.O.R.E is not, N.O.R.E ain't even that difficult. N.O.R.E, like, he want his wife to stay home and cook him dinner. N.O.R.E says he doesn't argue with women. Star Brim came at him a while ago, and he said he was gonna smack her dude because he don't fight females. Yeah, he's not going to. That's just not in him. He's old school Spanish. He ain't gonna do that shit. He will address her man, like you said, but he's no. Mm-mm. That's just not who he is. He ain't. I was gonna say he ain't a bitch ass nigga, but I don't want to say that Joe. But I don't want to say that because if I say that, it implies that I'm saying that Joe Budden a bitch ass nigga. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all saw that Swizz Beatz comments. I don't know. All right. He said people want to claim the hood all day long and rap until they see the commercial dollars. That's when they simply become an actor or actress dancing for the interviews. Fly High said I'm speaking truth. What's the sis? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did they pay me? Pause. I love the biscuits. But and however, are they sponsoring the show? Do I have to drop their name? Yikes. Maybe I should hit them up and ask them for a little deal. But until then, I can't help you, sis. I can't help. Girl, I have not tried the crab cake one yet because the one time I ordered it, because it's like $25. The one time I ordered it, it was sold out. So, but the bacon, egg, and cheese, they have a chicken sandwich, they have a BLT, they have anyway, I can't help you. They're not paying me. I cannot help you. She said she was more worried about what she was gonna wear at court than finding new music. Okay, hold on. Let's get them lights up. Let's get them likes up, please and thank you. Okay. He said, "Great award." Listen, I tried. I tried. He said, "N.O.R.E is wild. He calmed down a lot. Over 200 people in here. That is true. I haven't even looked at our likes. Don't let me, because you know how I am. I start getting aggravated and I want to click off the live. We're already at 58 minutes. Don't do it, because I was planning on being on here for about another hour or so. We need them likes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, they paid me. No shade, because I love their biscuits, but yeah, no. We can't listen. I love y'all, but we can't, this is still my business. Yes, hunties. Yes, hunties. Yes. All right, so now next story. I'm probably gonna reach out to them, y'all, and be like, I'm gonna promote y'all. I am the #1 celebrity news blogger in Brooklyn, baby. Don't you see it across the bottom of my screen? Okay, listen. Okay, fuck it, let's do it. We geared up. We feeling a little good, because we gonna have to talk about Texas. I don't want to. Y'all know I don't like shit like this. It makes me emotional. It makes me anxious. But it's Friday, and I got all weekend to calm down, so we're gonna do it today. So somebody went into the motherfucking school. Y'all saw it. And then the cops is outside. Y'all saw it. Okay? And they went in there and got their own kids. Y'all saw it. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, they went in there, got their own kids. Let's just put it. What's his name? Sean King? No. What the fuck is his name? What the fuck is his name? Sean King. It is his name. I'm gonna pull up his page. I'm emotionally drained by this. Okay. I'm disgusted. I'm not shocked. None of us are shocked. Okay. The fact that these people went in and got their own kids. They waited 45 minutes. It's like before they even went in and then was calling out. It screams wicked as shit. It screamed white wicked people. Can I just say that? It's my first thought was allegedly. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna start and finish this whole section. This whole video, everything is always alleged. But this section is alleged. I feel like that they just stood around waiting for more of those fucking Mexican kids to die. So they wouldn't have to deport. I feel that it's so wicked. I feel like it was purposeful. I feel like they stood there and let it happen because they wanted to allow him to do that to children. Because again, certain races of people don't see other races of people as human beings. So, yeah. Then, oh God. All right, let's do it. I've been seeing so much stories about now the sales of bulletproof book bags are through the roof. Yo, people are talking about how can you talk to your this is like I remember when I was a kid. Y'all know I was born in 1980, so I was young in elementary school during the Cold War, back when Russia was USSR. Okay, that's telling my age. You don't know, you don't know. Listen. And it's like it's the equivalent, and even that was traumatic as hell, of being like we used to do hiding under the table drills, just in case, even though it wasn't a did shit, but just in case Russia dropped a fucking nuclear bomb or some shit. We are out here now trying to argue the case that teachers who are already overworked should be armed with guns when the fucking policeman, allegedly, according to them, was too pussy to go inside because they were scared. They want to get shot. They're the ones with the guns shooting everybody, but I guess they didn't want no rap, no reaper, no, I am fucking fucked up and traumatized. And we know I consider myself black, but I'm still Panamanian. I see human in those people. But by a boat drop, there go I. I recognize that those people are scared to death. They could, and again, just because they're Mexican don't mean they're not American citizens or, ain't been here for generations, especially in that part of the country. But they're still scared to even talk. Can you imagine being so fucking scared that you're standing there listening to people shooting up the school and you can't even go in there? These motherfucking police don't even see you enough as human to even say, well, fuck it, I'm too pussy to go in there, but if you want to go get your kid, go ahead, sis. They don't even care and see you as human enough to even see your pain. This woman was meant a story about how she was trying to tell him to go in there, and they put handcuffs on the woman. They put her in handcuffs. And then she said she talked like she talked them out of taking the handcuffs off. And then she went and had to sneak around the back to hop the fence to jump to save. Can you imagine your kids? Y'all, can you imagine your kids being in 100 feet from you and they're shooting and you can't go because these fucking bitch ass cops? And how the fuck the little boy died? They apparently can arrest people just fine. Did you also hear the part where the cops was at the door acting like they couldn't even, a school door, a classroom door? You don't know weak ass doors they have in schools? They couldn't open the door and had the kids yelling to see if they were okay, to the point where they made the kids yell with the guy in the room, and the guy turned around and started killing more kids. How many kids could have been saved? We're only hearing about the number of people who passed. We don't know how many. I don't think I saw an actual number of how many people, kids, adults, or whatever, were powdered. We just saw how many people passed, right? How many people could have been saved if they would have went in when they got there? They would have went in at that 45 minute. If they would have went in when they went in to get to rescue their own kids. Okay. It seems to me that it looked like it was well, let's just wait and see how many he can wipe out. Because they don't expect the Mexicans to do anything. The Hondurans, the Cubans, because they ain't all Mexican. You know that, right? Okay. The Panamanians, you all walked up. Not me, but they don't expect them to say anything. Y'all, that couldn't even have happened in the Black community. Because at least we gonna say something. We'd have stomped in school. It's fucked up. Let's pull up Sean King. I don't know what to say besides. All right. So this is Sean King's page. I know everybody know. I don't care if you like him. Let's be clear right now. I don't want to see any comments about how you don't like him. Delete it. If you put it in there, delete it before I get there. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Just be clear. I don't care. Especially right now. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. If they don't delete it, mods, time they asses out until they understand that I'm not fucking playing with them. All right. So Sean King been going. He been going on. He been going. Listen. The man died. Y'all saw the man, his wife. The man was so heartbroken that his wife was murdered that he had a fucking heart attack and died. I don't even know what the fuck to say about this shit. They done raised over $1 million. Beautiful. To bury him, because now the family not only got to bury her. How much people could have been saved in these fucking racist ass KKKers would have. But you know what's so fucking crazy? Let me say this. Because we can blame these white people all day because they deserve the blame. Okay? Yes. But the reality is that the Black population of Texas is over fucking whelming. Texas, I believe, has the largest population of Black people in the United States. Probably, I think they're second to Brazil. They're having the largest amount of Black people even outside of the continent of Africa. But, and however, if the majority of people in Texas are like Demon D, we know why we have a problem. If the majority of people in Texas, if we call a spade, are Black and hop the fucking wall to get here, whether it was now 2 generations or 3 generations ago, why are the KKK still allowed to do this shit? How long you gonna be broken, nigga? Can I say that? Can we call that spade? How long you gonna sit up there and be broken and just let these niggas kill y'all and y'all ain't gonna do nothing? Shout out to Atlanta for standing up. But honestly, Atlanta, if you ask me, only even was able to do what they was able to do in the last election because of all the fucking people who moved from the north down south. Can I ask you, Southern people, why do you just sit up and allow these white people to just do whatever? The least you could do is go vote. Just like they would have sat there, just like they sat there for an hour and a half and let this boy go ahead and kill all them people, they ain't gonna do that shit to you, for us, to us too. Just like they arrested people and try to do all of this and try to keep people from saving their children. Try to fucking keep people from saving their children. They'll do it to you. They'll do it to us. They'll do it to our black asses. And they don't give a fuck if you black American, if you African. They don't see a difference, bitch. I was watching I introduced him. I watched this show. Y'all know I love me some TV, child. I watched a show called Naked and Afraid, right? And we were watching it on, we were watching the last season of shit yesterday. We was talking, and it is black, it's half, he's mixed, okay? It's not a lot of guys on, black people on Naked and Afraid, let's just be, okay? Because we don't want to be naked in the woods. Listen, all right, let's get to the point, Joe. All right, listen. So it's this half black guy. He's great. Max, his name is Max. He's great, right? He's a survivalist. He's a kick-asser. He 5 challenges, bombed on the belt, no tap outs, killing it. White woman from the South. I already said, she like, yeah, darling, boo. I know, she's from the South. It's always a problem with Max for her. Oh, he's great. Look how he built that stuff. Look, it could have been better. It could have been better. And I was talking to my, the guy, and we were discussing, and even though again before he was like, well, Max ain't black, and I turned to him and I said yesterday, I said, we might not be considered Max black, right? Right? You was sitting here, and I laugh. It's funny, so you have the same complexion, but okay. Max might be mixed. We don't consider Max black. I said, but you see that white woman standing right there next to him, talking all that shit, saying all this shit about how, oh, he, well, that was a great thing, but the million buts. I said, she see him as black. He's just a nigga with straight hair. She see him as black. Okay? So all that dumb shit, it all, you know what? And it all kind of also connects to the whole Noriega thing in the media. It's just an overwhelming arch of, when do you see your value as black people? Us, we, me, you. Let's pull it up. I've been talking because I really am trying to avoid pulling this shit up. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Shout out to them. God bless them. Had to bury his wife, and now the family got to bury both of them. Could you even imagine? I can't. This little girl right here. You know what? I told my daughter this shit the other day when not the other day, like 2 months ago, when that shooter was out here in Brooklyn. But she takes the public transportation to school. It's wild that I had to tell her to, if anything was to happen, to get underneath the seats, and just like literally lay there and play dead. This is the fuck we telling our tweens. Our elementary school ain't even tweens, child. I'm fucking babies. This is what we gotta tell our children. Hoping that our children, it's fucking crazy to just pray that your kid has enough sense to play dead. Can you imagine having to teach your kid how to play dead? I'm not going to play the music. I ain't going to play this shit. I want y'all to see what it say across the screen. Complete failure from top to bottom. I don't think it was a complete failure. I think it was a complete plan from top to bottom, even down to the motherfucking governor. Shout out to what's his name, Roick, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one who was supposed to be their mayor, I mean their governor, if the black people in Texas would have took their asses to go fucking vote. He would have been your fucking mayor. I mean your goddamn governor. But and however. Y'all, did y'all see this? Just right here. What state y'all see that? Y'all see that? Let me just put that right there. Just for a second. Y'all saw that? Oh, okay. From where? From where? From what state? Oh, okay. I don't even want to look at these babies. It upsets my soul. It upsets my soul. God damn. Okay, so breaking. This is what it's so many breakings. I'm broken. Okay. They had no attempts to breach the doors to the classroom. None. Unthinkable. Kids in the classroom called 911 over and over again. Police are claiming they didn't know kids were alive in the room. After you hear them crying and screaming, because you know kids ain't gonna be but so quiet. The fact that these people come from where they come from is they're least likely to fucking to file a whole class action suit against these people. And that's why they did it. They're more likely to run and to leave the country because they're scared. We need a Ben Crump to take his ass down there. Where the fuck is Ben Crump? He need to take his ass down there and get these the parents and all of the motherfucking students' parents, not just the victims' parents, together and take down the entire state of Texas. It should have been Mexico anyway. Anyway. One more and then we finish. Now claim that a commander who they refused to name gave police the unthinkable order. Again. But we wrong though. Again, right there. Texas authorities now claim that a commander, who they're not even going to name, okay, gave the police the order to stand down and do nothing for an hour while people in the school, while the children and the teachers. How much kids you think passed away that just bled to death? Because there was no ambulance. Because they're 8 and they don't know to put pressure on a wound. Because they're fucking 9 and they're bleeding. Because they don't know. Because they're not even double digits yet in elementary school. They're literally the graduating class is the only people. They're literally 10 and under in elementary school. How many kids passed? How many of those kids passed because they did not know how to stop the bleeding? They didn't even know maybe if they had put some pressure on it, it might have slowed down. All right, let's get this shit off my screen. Me. Today, thank you, Sean King. But, and however, you got to get the fuck off my page right now because I just can't. And I just don't want to. to talk about this one last story, and then we can go on to do whatever. But I saw this, and I kind of watched this show as well, so I want to talk a little bit about this. Okay. And the fact that she, let me pull it up. So I want to talk about this show. It's like 90 Day Fiance, right? So basically, you meet somebody in another country, yada yada yada. Y'all fall in love, y'all get married. So this is black couple. I think his name is Bilal and her name is Rashid, something like that, right? And they're black. She's from Trinity. She came up here. I think I spoke to y'all about them previously when the Pick Me entertainment coordinator was talking, and I was like, what kind of Pick Me bullshit is she on? So I was introduced to this couple again, 90 Day Fiance. I don't really watch all of the seasons of 90 Day Fiance, but this is a black couple. It's not too many full black couples. You might see a black guy and a white woman or whatever, but it's not too many full black couples. So I wanted to see this, and I check out their clips, right? So the first time when we met them, he was telling us about how he got money, yada yada yada. They Muslim. He got money, yada yada yada. She came up from Trinity. She came up from Trinidad. He took her to some old crusty the house he grew up in. Just not the life. He walking around with Louis Vuitton luggage, yada, yada, yada. You take her to something where the ceilings is falling down. You're trying to pick her up and bullshit. This woman has businesses her damn self. So she's not necessarily poor, okay? But he's trying to prove his manhood. These are the Kevin Samuel-esque niggas of the world. Can I say that? These niggas need therapy. This nigga need therapy. And the fact that she was like, yeah, I don't understand, don't judge him, tells me that she's stupid too. Now let's push. Hold up. So we right here. First of all, I don't think she should have put her hands on this man. Let me say that. But and however. Hold on. He's just such a, I don't know. I don't agree with none of this shit, but let's go.
I'm getting sick and tired of you.
Okay, here we go.
Pranking me about this.
Oh, wait. Hold
my
on.
nose. I hate this type of joke. That's an American thing. That is not a.
Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oh, shit. Hold on. I have to. Wait. Okay. This laptop here about to die. I didn't even notice. Hold on. All right. Let's do this. Let's go back and listen. This shit about to die on me. Okay. Let's listen.
I'm getting sick and tired of you pranking me about this booger in my nose. I hate this type of joke. That's an American thing. That is not a Trinidad thing, and that is not my type of humor.
I don't know where you come from, but the environment I come from, we keep our hands to ourselves.
So I can do this?
So what I'm going to tell you is, stop. You're going to try to get a wreck? Keep your hands to yourself and watch your tongue. Because I can literally pull over right now, and you'll be taking an Uber for the rest of the ride home.
You're not going to do that to me.
Hey.
No, I'm going to give you a serious hit.
Yeah. About to get off right here.
No, I'm not getting off.
Yeah.
Bilal, you have to be a madman to stop at the side of the road like this.
Yeah, this is the highway.
Just because I give you a little tap.
Yeah. You thought I was joking.
What do y'all think about that? Now, I think you should keep your hands to yourself. She was joking. They were playing around. I don't know what the hell they was talking about. He wants to, I feel like, again, he's one of the men who think, okay, well, I got something, but you don't listen. It doesn't matter what you have if you don't give me none. So, right? I don't give a fuck what you got. If I can't get none, it doesn't really freaking matter, right? He wants to try to prove, I don't know what the fuck he trying to prove. It's weird to me. Okay. And she's out here defending him. Okay. He tried to pull over on the side of the road to let you to get you out the car. I don't know. I don't think she should have been putting her hands on him. But at that moment, they weren't talking about anything that deep. She was playing around with him, and he got way to the point where he tried to pull over and put her ass out the car. If this is a conversation that you need to have, it's a conversation that you need to have. Right at home, I'm not really into people putting their hands on me, yada yada yada, even in a joking way. It's just not my, it's just not my thing. At that moment, in that moment, how that nigga played that shit, me personally, but I ain't come from another country and feel trapped by a nigga here, I'd have probably got out the car. And I'd have moved the fuck out. It's a form of it's a form of control. I'm gonna do what I want, or else I'm gonna put you on the side of the road. Like a fucking dog that you don't want no more, that you like a stray dog that you take and you just toss to the side of the fucking road. Because he needs to feel like a man. Why don't you already feel like one? Why do you need to keep trying to test the girl or try to adjust her to no? Just no. Just no. Let's go to some of these comments, see what y'all talking about. Oh, somebody said it was about 30 that were hurt in Texas. Been avoiding news. I've been avoiding it too, but I can't avoid it, but for so much, because this is what I gotta do. I gotta be on here and I gotta look to see what was the doors were left open. Fly said, I'm in Texas now, and people are walking around like nothing has happened. It's like people are emotionally and empathetically tuned out. We need to ICE. She said, Jamie said ICE is even waiting at school. Yeah, like what the fuck is ICE doing there? What is ICE doing there? What is ICE doing there? She said, like Eric Gardner, 30-year-old daughter's heart attack, and yeah, it's grief. They should sue the entire state, the city, the school, the state, the state, the state, the state, and the federal fucking government. They should probably sue Mexico too. Okay? I would sue Mexico too. Because if y'all had y'all shit together, we wouldn't have had to cross and jump over this fucking wall. Wouldn't have been here, be fucking racist ass white people to do what racist ass white people do, and allow our children to just get so. Well, they are, I guess, what most people would consider Mexican. Everybody that looks Mexican to people isn't necessarily Mexican. Y'all know this, right? It's a lot of countries underneath Mexico, including where my people are from. It's a lot of other places besides Mexico. Okay. Cubans are white. That's the whole Fidel Castro things, the racists, the Nazis went to Cuba. I'm not here to give a sign. I'm not here to get a history lessons. She said ATL has racist bars all over. Yes, they do. Yep, they do. It's Georgia. It's still Georgia. She said, Grace Base said, Jovi, I moved from Yonkers to Charlotte. My best friend moved to Charlotte. Some Southern people brainwash and some don't play at all. Yeah. A lot of Southern people is it's the brainwashing of it. We all kind of brainwash, but I think that a lot of them are really, really brainwashed. It's like it's the mentality of I deserve it. I saw one guy once, he was doing some interview, and like the news reporter was like, so basically he said he stole something that was like $6. It was like $6, and he did like 30 years or some dumb shit like that. And it was like, so you think you were supposed to do, so like, how do you feel about going to jail for 6 years? And the conditioning, I grew up around rednecks came out, was like, well, I stole something and I had to pay, and so 30 years for some $6 ass thing to eat. It was some bullshit to eat. Like, but you couldn't tell him that was not worthy, because to him being black alone meant that he deserved it. I can't deal with the shit. That's another reason why I don't want to move to the South. We never change. Why do we feel a need? Because, well, I'm Panamanian. Okay, let me be clear. Okay, I'm another. Okay, I'm another too. Okay, I'm black, but I'm also another. Okay, because white people won't kill all of us, and the separation of it all is how they get to do it. And niggers, okay, and stupid ass wannabe white Hispanics, okay, who don't understand that are the reasons why we're fucked up. It's not the rest of us. It's y'all. It's y'all. It's y'all who think we deserve it because we're black, because y'all done been beaten up, emotionally. Okay? It's y'all that want to be separate from everybody. They're not black. They're only half black. They're from the Caribbean. They're not black. They're African. They're not black. They're American. They're not African. Y'all. It's y'all. It's y'all. It's y'all. That's why. And I don't care. And I said what I said. Malibu says no formula. Y'all know the formula situation is more about Russia than it is about some closed plant in the middle of America, right? Y'all know that, right? Oh, okay. We ain't talking about that. The panda, thank you so much. The panda always be holding it down. Thank you so much for your donation. Like I said, all donations are appreciated. Please cash app, super chat, all that stuff is appreciated. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Okay, we're about to get out of here soon anyway. It said, hey Jovi, in red states there are systematic voter suppression and intimidation initiatives in motion since we were free. I know. As well as corruption. The game is fixed in the South. It's sick. It is fixed. 100%. Of course. Look how Stacey Abrams, what she had to do to even be able to fight a little bit of that. We get it. I get it. It's just like when I say white supremacy be kicking these niggas' asses, right? Of course. Let's kick all our asses. But you got the black men who use that as an excuse to do nothing with their lives, right? You have the black men who will say, oh, white supremacy won't let me get a job, and they won't even try, right? They won't even try. And then you got the other black men who are like, yeah, you know, these white people trying to hold us down, but they ain't gonna hold me down because I'm gonna make sure I take care of my kids and do what I gotta do, and they're gonna find a job and they're gonna make it work and they're gonna make it fucking happen, right? Just like Stacey Abrams said, fuck that shit. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it fucking happen. Oh, y'all don't want to make me governor. Oh, y'all want to try to fuck me up. Oh, watch what I do. And you see what she did. That's what I mean. And at what point we are out here getting murdered? I hear all of that. With all of, let's pull this up. I appreciate you so much, Panda. You know I love you. This ain't a shot or nothing at you. But I want to pull this up. Where was it? Have we talked about T.I. and his T.I.'s rude, disgusting son? He's over 18 now, so I could call him disgusting, right? Anyway, hold on. Wait. No, I can't find it. Oh shit. Here you go. There you go. Here we go. Shout out to the Department of Justice for gonna file charges against Kanye West because again, we'll chuck and jive for $1. Here you go. This, I don't know who this, he's an actor? Who is this? He's an actor? Jason Whitlock. Sports journalist. An athlete, right? An athlete from the South. Broken back nigger. Okay. Somebody wrote, I never thought I would see armed Texans stand around while a gunman was killing children in a schoolhouse. Something has gone very, very wrong. Because they weren't white children. If they were white children, they would have stormed the school. Okay. So then this nigger, hold on. This nigger. Go ahead and say, this nigger right here. This big nose ass nigger. Okay. I'm not defending the actions of the officers. What we demonize law enforcement to the point that there are far fewer rewards for being a hero, for taking risks. When your culture makes George Floyd the hero, real heroes stand down. Cultural rot has consequences. What culture? White people have no culture. This man says when they made, you mean George Floyd, who they murdered in the street for minding his own business? These are the niggers right here. Our culture has moved such a negative direction in the last decade. I'm not sure first responders would run up in the World Trade Towers today. Cultural rot has consequences. When you make heroes of people who contribute nothing and demonize those who risk everything. This is y'all heroes. It's amazing how these Negroes can say these sort of things and y'all still support them. But then we blame the white people. White people are white people in all day long. They white people in all the time. White people are gonna pull a white people. But it's niggas like this and the niggas who don't stand up and the niggas who are still allow themselves to be mentally broken and the nigga like Demon D who's too busy out here destroying our communities and creating, like I said yesterday, in about in about 10 years, I said 20, but in about 10 years, he's gonna have like 1,000 little demons running around down there. Why? Because all them boys, you saw them older boys he had. You saw them older boys he had, little teenage boys in the next 10 years. This is their dad. How many little girls in the neighborhood y'all think they gonna be getting pregnant in the next 5, 3, 4, 5, 6 years? All them little bastards. They're bastards. I don't care what y'all say. Shit like that is the problem. That's fucking crazy. These white people are white people in every day. And they will stand in solidarity. You see Amy Schumer out here arguing with the white people. Amy Schumer know when to roll with her people and when to shut the fuck up. They tell me he belittles her a lot. Yes, she does. She needs to leave him alone. Everything about him to me says insecure as shit. Everything about him. Insecure, and he probably is a little dick. You can't fix men. She wants a baby. He want to try to, like, the thing is like, she wants a baby. She has no children. Remember, he wanted a girl who had no children and all of this. She wants children. She don't want to just have yours. She wants her own too. She waited like she was supposed to have children. What did he do? We're talking about old boyfriend thing. Try to make it, try to degrade her and act like she's being stupid and don't have the common sense to understand what it is to raise children when she's damn near 40. He's been married multiple times because he's always testing her. He's been married multiple times was her red flag. These men. She said, Jamie said, and I've seen a Texas Ranger tie a black man to a horse to take him in. He said, John been a coon. These coon ass niggas need to be. It's to that point. It's not gonna get any better. Y'all know this. You never rain. She said, he's an Uncle Ruckus. Respect those babies than deserve. Listen, they are. they are white people are out here white people. And listen, I tell you all the time, I'm never shocked. Prove to me opposite, and I'll be like, oh, I am never shocked. I am never shocked. Let white people be white people in. But when I see black people cooning it up, I see that more. The Candace Owens of the world, these motherfuckers of the world. I see them as a more of the black people with money who do not do anything for our community of the world. I see them as more the men with 1 million children, the people who don't understand when we even talk about the importance of fucking family. of marriage, of family. The people who promote just bullshit and destruction of the Black community are the problem. They're not all of us. They're not even a majority of us. But the ignorant niggas talk too loud. And they ain't saying nothing worth saying. Girl, you are fine. I saw it. You're fine. It's not good for the Black people. It hurts. It hurts. It does. But, you know, are so out of touch with realities of our community at times, and it truly saddens me. I understand, like I say, I understand, like, maybe I get it. They grew up athletes, and the white, because they could throw a ball, white people were a little bit nicer to them. I get it, because you were able to throw a ball. Okay, the little white girls in your school didn't call you a nigger. Okay, I get it. They let you go to the party. I get it, because you were able to throw a ball. I get it. Even they kicked the Black girls out because the Black girl, they don't want no Black people there. But since you would throw a ball and you probably gonna make $1 million, these white girls will let you go because they want to swallow your nut. I get it. I said that. I did. What the fuck would you think? No, we about to be out, Jada. I'm out. I already been here like 2 hours. I'm out. But we're the big bird. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. I'm just saying. Now let me see if there's anything else that I want to actually talk about before we even get out of here. Because it's always some shit. It's always some shit. Not even stormy weather. California, they tell me. Yeah, ain't nothing over here I really want to talk about. Nip, 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 nip. U.S. medium rent to reach 2,000. I was about to say, the rent is in New York. They talking about in the whole United States. Yo, Drake want his son to be a basketball star so bad. Anyway, let me get out of here. All right, we see you way back at the beginning, sis. Kay got here. Is she here? Oh, Lord, help her. She said, hey, Kay, we see you way back at the beginning, sis. She's back there. Shout out to her. Kay always goes. She starts in the back and make her way to the front. We can't even be mad at her, child. All right. All right. So we out. I'm done. I'm going to go take a nap. Okay. I bought cake from the place that I told y'all I got the biscuits from. They sell cake too. And they sell, listen, and they sell carrot cake. I got chocolate cake, like the loaf. Banana bread. We bought a banana bread last week. We was in here eating banana bread like that shit was crazy. They sell the loaf. A loaf. I'm gonna make me some banana bread. I meant to make banana bread last week, but my bananas went spoiled way too fast. If you understand what I'm saying, it went bad too fast, but I'm gonna try to see if I can make some next week or something. But yeah. So yeah, so we done. I'm out of here. Okay. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden. Okay, because there's no other way to live it. All right. I told y'all it was Black owned, but again, no shout out until I get this check. Okay.